Okay, I am back. Today we're just doing a recording. I've been away for a few days. My sleep's been absolutely cooked. I've been exhausted. That being said, what have I been up to? Yeah, pretty much that. Today's the day the new patch came out that updated the thieving, so you can no longer AFK as much. Most people hate it, I'm assuming at least. I know Jack hates it. I don't think Ben particularly likes it. I am one of the few people that got a massive buff from it, because I already spam click, so it didn't make much difference to me. The main thing it actually helped is things start with that base 75%, which is way higher than some of the things I was pickpocketing anyway. Like at 104 or 103 with a boost, the market guard was way lower than 75% base. Now, with that, plus the aura, I'm getting like a 90% base, and there's also the 10 free pickpockets or whatever from the start of it or whatever. This is a huge buff to me. I did 2 hours of the aura yesterday, and I think I got like 3 mil XP, shit tons of gold, like 5 mil gold almost, bunch of shit tons of charms, like just all sorts. It was fan-fucking-tastic. Yeah, so there was that. Outside of that, been doing a bunch of barrows. I'm up to like 300 and something now. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to comb it. If you know, you know. I have not gotten any. I haven't got a weapon yet. I still haven't gotten a top. Haven't gotten the weapon. I'm still just rocking the Aram's hood and robe skirt with the staff. I did get the book, but it's not much use to me yet because my weapon is tier 50 for the one hands. I got a shit ton of other stuff. Well, not even a shit ton. I'm like barely on rate now. I was like nearly double the rate, and I caught back up. But we've got a decent amount of things now. I got Ben his fucking Carol leather skirt. And I think in one of the previous videos we had both the pistols or whatever, the crossbows. So he's fucking rolling and just laughing his way to the bank. Meanwhile, I'm just like, yep, yay. So there's that. I've been doing up my herb lore. I've been doing the same thing basically over, like I haven't really done much new. I've just done my summoning, my dungeoneering, shit tons of thieving, my herb lore, barrows, and just my farming. And yeah, I've just started doing agility yesterday. I'm gonna go for 60 so I can start doing whatchamacallit. So yeah, Ben just said that. I wonder if the God Wars bosses are the same in this. I want to get 60 for the God Wars bosses. I also want to get 56 so that I can start working on Plague City, Biohazard, 25 range, 56 agility, Underground Pass, Regicide, Roving Elves. This is a backup because you can get crystal weaponry. I don't know if you can get anything other than the shield and bow after Roving Elves, but even if that's the case, I'm happy to take the shield, so it's not a total loss. I love the crystal shield, it's a great item. But in case I can turn it into a wand or a staff or whatever, that'd be cool. And then I wouldn't mind doing some God Wars dungeon just to kind of like boost it up. Give some variety a little, so I don't have to just do barrows forever. And yeah, that's kind of it. I've also got a Fight Caves task, and I want to do Flesh Hatcher and Arc Glacor. So I think before we do all this, I'm actually going to do that. Let's actually do my Fight Caves, because this is stopping me from doing my my other task. So let's go with two-handed. I have no idea what to expect from this, by the way. Yeah. Like, how does it work with, like, I don't know what to bring for food and stuff, because obviously the prayers do less in this. I don't know if I should go, I'm probably going to go Ancients anyway. I do have the runes to sustain it. Like if I go with that, and I will bring those just for the rare freeze that I might need. I doubt I'll need it, but I mean, it might be worth it anyway. So we're gonna do that. In terms of pots, obviously we're gonna bring super restores. How much does this give me? 7, and how much does the super? 12. I don't think I need these. Maybe I bring the super for the late waves, and then 2 of these for the mid waves, because it does at least increase the damage. But this is the part that I don't know. I'm gonna bring these because they're gonna be for just in case they're emergency. 2200. I don't know if that'll be a waste or if I should just bring the sharks. But I don't know when else I'm gonna use these anyway. Until later, like way later on. Actually, before we do anything, I have some catatines. I completely forgot that. Wait, how many do we want to do? I completely forgot that you can buy the white berries, and I was doing that for ages. So let's just do this real quick. Let's make some super defenses. This is also just because typically when the ranger and the mage are there, you're gonna get railed by the ranger while you're praying against the mage. But in this, I'm gonna be doing magic. So I'm gonna get railed even harder. So I guess I'm gonna try this out. 1, 2, all right. So I might just bring 1 super defense for later on. And then the rest. Oh, again, that's what I mean. Because it's not 100% blocking from range and whatnot, I don't know what is best for this. I don't know. Can I bring a summon? I don't even know if I can bring a summon or not. I am so confused. If I do bring a summon, what do I even bring? And if I bring something, will it just die before I even get anywhere? What do I do? What do I do? Am I just overthinking this? Because it's... Did I just bring a base to burden? And just bring more shit? If it even lets me go in with a pet? 32 minutes. Surely it won't take me more than an hour. Surely? I mean, I could also just use these supplies first, and then the base burden doesn't really matter. If it even lets me take the beast of burden food. I can do that. I'm gonna go heavy on the pots instead, because... Oh, this looks so jank. I don't know, like... The healing from whatchamacallit looks terrible. From Blood Blitz and stuff like that, it looks awful. But I don't really see a better spell to use for it. And I can always try and just set up a thing where I only cast blood spells for a bit. Know what I mean? Like if I set up a page that's just blood spells. No, I can just sit there and heal off something. I don't know how effective it'll be. Probably terrible. I don't even know if I want to bring all these, actually thinking about it, because I can also one-tick flick. Only problem with that, with one-tick flicking, is I don't have a metronome in this, so I'd have to do it completely, like, innately. I'd have to just be able to do it off the top of my head, which isn't the easiest thing in the world to do. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna go that down to there for now, for Q. The other thing is I could just go with a shield instead. But it's also lower stats. It's lower tiers, because the best I got is 50 for the one-handers, and I could bring that for when I'm being offensive. That might be the play anyway, though, because, thinking about it, I don't really need the spec from this. And the accuracy is only a little lower, I think. But it does give me the shield as a backup. Fuck, I'm gonna try this. I'm just gonna send it with this. It does not matter. Deposit the shark. Actually, I'm depositing these. Fuck it. I'm gonna use sharks. I don't want to waste the preserved meat. Let me do that. And then I think I go... I don't know if I can bring a pet or not. Then I can go like that. And then I fill up the bull ants with food as well. Let's go to the actual portal, because I don't think I need to go anywhere. Oh, this is gonna be weird. This is gonna be so weird. This goes up to 92, right? 92, yeah. Oh, there's a bank right here. Cool, that's convenient. Just summon it and fill it up immediately. No. What if we go... Fuck it. Let's summon it. Go pet. All sharks. And then almost all this. We'll bring 3 sharks here. You familiar as no? Yeah, I'm not trying to do that. Turn it off. Cool. I hope this is enough. I mean, at the end of the day, I have no idea, so we're just gonna send it. See what happens. I hate looking at this because I'm so used to one tick flicking shit. This is a fight for you, not... God damn it, I thought that might be a thing. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. It is what it is. Alright, deposit that. You dismiss. Yes, that's fine. Alright. Let's go 5 of these. I think we're gonna do it like this. I could do the I could do this actually instead of the super defense. Plus 10. Only plus 3. What the shit? It is a lot of life. That's still really depressing. 7, that'll put me to above what we need. Cool. I guess we do this and then I just start to flick if necessary, or I just... I don't know. This is gonna be interesting. In the menu thing, like the beast menu, it did say that Jad was, there it is. Oh my god, this is hard to see. Jad, it said for his combat stuff that you do... we are gonna freeze these, because why not? I had so many fucking runes for it. Jad is going to be... Oh my god, I keep on getting in my way of talking. It said something about if you miss a flick, you will take a shit ton of damage, so I assume Jad's the same in that regard. I'm already regretting bringing this much food. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's the other thing. I didn't know what their weaknesses are, but their weaknesses is water spells. Get away from me. Alright, now we get a bat as well. Where's the bat? Kill the bat first. That is very handy to know about the whatchamacallit. About their weakness, because that also makes, if I have to do another run, that is definitely a big thing to consider. Maybe I should have brought burst as well. Freeze him. My only real concern, actually, is how much damage do they do through prayer when it comes to the mage and the ranger? The melee I can trap. I think I can trap. I don't know if the arena's changed, actually. I didn't even think about that. Oh, that didn't kill them. Awesome. Watch for an ultimate ability. Can't even kill a little 22. Mate, why is that auto-casting? I don't want to auto-cast it. I just want to cast it. It's auto-casting it again. When I hit Q, it's changing the auto-cast. I don't want that. Oh, that's annoying. Why is the top thing cast, but then it changes it for the auto-cast as like the default thing when I actually hit the hotkey? I don't like that at all. Let's also change this to one hand and shield, because I'm using a one hand anyway. Oh, and let's change this to one hand and shield as well. Oh god, wrong one hand and shield. Wrong one hand and shield. That one. Alright. Let's recover a little bit of life. Can you trap things properly? Let's test that real quick. Alright. Whoa, that looks sick. But yes, we can trap them if I want to just regen, so that's good to know. Let's just... Oops, I don't need to do that. How badly is this thing going to rail me? Oh god, doing this off the top. Oh, I need to lock this so it doesn't accidentally drag instead. Killed that. Oh no, it's gonna finally hit me. No, drained at that point. End of the world. Bonk. I suppose that is the other thing to consider, is I really should use my my abilities. That, we're gonna hit that. Do this. Does it disable it if you switch back? Oh, that is utter dog shit. I hate this combat. Did it seriously disable my rejuvenate just because I switched? What is the fucking point? What is the point in switches? Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. That changes things a lot. Alright, fuck it. We're doing this. I do like no damage if I do that. We need to go for the CC approach so we can get damage down. Not even casting when I tell it to cast. Cool. Have I mentioned how I don't like this combat? Can I just gain some health back? 6 seconds of that. Yeah, it turns off things. That's so annoying. Holy shit. I hate this so much. Why have I got that on still? Am I actually gonna have to sit here for adrenaline because of this shit? Oh, that's gonna slow it down so much. I mean, it's fine because it's gonna be very doable by doing that. It's just shit. It's not enjoyable. Oh my god, I can't click it! Swap to that so we can get this off. Do this as well. Swap back. I mostly want it for this. And then after this, we're gonna hide and gain our energy back, or gain our health back from this. This is just a giant disappointment sandwich. Like, the shield disabling things like when swapping away from it, and the blood spells being so underwhelming. I wonder if I could just make a page purely as the blood spell. I know that'll work, but like, not purely as the blood spell. Let's also add, that's my bad. Add that, so that's a long cooldown. So that's fine if it's a long cooldown. Because it means the majority of the time I'm going to be using the other stuff. Is there anything else here with long cooldowns? Let's add that in as well. Alright. So now when I do it, I should just cast that, then I should just blood barrage. Let's see, I just want to see how much it heals if I'm just doing this. It does also generate way less adrenaline though. It ain't good. It ain't looking good. On the bright side, we're learning some stuff. On the downside, I hate it. There's probably like a lot of shit I could do differently that I'm sure people who do more, like who do advanced PvP and stuff, or PvM, sorry, will know that can be done, and I'm just sitting here doing this. But from an old school player's perspective, this is so bad. Let's do that, let's regen. Oh. Hello there. I almost feel like swapping to this just because it'll do more damage. And the heal is so fucking negligible. Oh, yep. Help. would be curious to see what people's strategies are in this, especially if you're speed running it. I have a feeling we're gonna be here a while. I shouldn't have overlapped that. That was bad by me, so I'm gonna get 2 bats now. Oh, no, never mind, there was already 2 bats in this one. Alright, so we get 2 blobs next. Pull them across. Where is the ranger? There he is. What the angles are on this. Would be better off. I'm better off here, aren't I? Yeah, cool. We can do it in range. Oh my god, that's so. Oh, I've also got to do that. It's so difficult to get a feel for without the metronome. Unless this has a metronome somewhere, that'd be fucking good. Okay, I'll show you. If you look at my old school, oh sorry, it's really stretched at the moment. I have my metronome up there, but then I also have ticks being down here where you can actually see what's happening in between, or like when you click on something, and then also the the number of ticks that I would use for whatchamacallit, for certain bosses. Oh, that should make such a huge difference. And it's still applicable to here, like I have been one-ticking before. But I just don't have the metronome to do it consistently. Now should be 2 rangers. There's one, there's the other. I definitely would prefer to fight these one at a time. Do they actually have a different appearance? If they have a different appearance, that means that it might still have that whole, they look the same to me. In old school... Does this have something else in its arm? No, they both have that. In old school, you will have a different colored one when there's a duplicate. And where that different colored one is tells you where the next mob is going to spawn. So for example, because this is 2 rangers, next is going to be melee. Melee would spawn at one of the 2 spots that these guys spawned at. In old school, it'll always be the one where the color is different. I don't really need to hide from this one. So now things get easy again until... Yo, that looks sick! That looks so much cooler! They look way fucking cooler! Then again, it's not that hard to beat the old school ones. Those are probably some of the goofiest looking monsters in old school. Actually, I want to see, do these actually drain prayer in this? Yes. So sick. That shit looks like it should be a boss on its own. Alright, he's up there. Southwest. Is it still southwest in this? Do they line up? This one, he should actually be able to get to me here. That's out of me. I need to go this side. Oh shit. Should be safe here. As long as I don't, you know, walk out to him. Let's kill this one when it gets closer. So, I need to think about when the range and mage are together. When range and mage are spawned, I need to pray mage, obviously. I need to go for the trap, because that'll just make things easier. I'll be potted. Let's just try over here. No, run this way first. Yep, there we go. I'll be potted. And then I focus the ranger down, just the same as in old school. But specifically, I try and use like CCing abilities, I think. Like I'll use my asphyxiate, for example, to try and make it so the ranger is attacking me less often. I think that's the play. For now, I think I just avoid using robots as much as possible. This is kind of interesting to me because it's like, this is the easiest content in the fucking world for me on old school, but because it's just so different here, and I don't know what to expect. Let's stand here to start with. Alright, they're in that corner. That means I want to drag them down, and then I run around here. Like, it almost feels like I'm doing like Inferno fucking Souls or some shit. Alright, so he's there, now I run around, and he gets trapped. Cool. Kill that, kill the two that come out, and then we kill the bats. God, this is gonna take me over an hour. That's wild. I am totally regretting bringing the shield. It might come in clutch later if I have to, like, panic rejuvenate or something. Yeah, I don't know. What other defensive ones do I have? What was the other one? It's, Ooh, I wonder actually if, Immortality would... Oh, Revenge would be nice against, what are they called? When the ranges exist. Because I can kill the ranges faster. Alright, there's that guy. Alright, we do the same thing, we just pull them to here, and then we run around there. Yeah, that should be enough. Easy. What was I just saying? Revenge would be really cool. I'm gonna bring that down. Oh yeah, I got the bars locked. Oh, but I need the shield out, so no, that wouldn't be good. Immortality would be good. But that means the thing is I've got to hold my shield out during these. And the thing is, if I'm being defensive like that, then I am not... Oh, interesting. They walk straight around. Then I am not... I'm dealing less damage. And when I'm dealing less damage, they're alive for longer. And if they're alive for longer, then I am taking damage, right? So it's one of those things they always say the best, you know, in old school, for example, the best way, like, damage is always just better than defense, other than literally priests, what's it called? The moon place. Moons of Peril. Because they designed it to use defense. But outside of that, defense is kind of shit. Cool, there's him. Wait, is this the ranger? Yeah, this is the ranger. Crap. I should have been paying attention. Oh, fuck, the two-handed would have been nice too, because I could have used it for bursting. Like bursting these guys down with the spec. Yeah, Moons in Peril are the only thing that uses defense, because outside of that, the best defense is making sure your enemy is no longer attacking you. And the best way to make sure your enemy is no longer attacking you is if they are dead. After this, I'm going to kick him, and then I'm going to turn off my prayer, so I'm still taking 50% damage for the next 4 seconds or whatever. And then when that's about to run up, we put the prayer back up, and now we just have permanent 50% the whole time. But we used a little less prayer, I guess. That is 50% as well, right? What is it called? Yeah, reduce damage taken by 50%. Cool. I guess I might as well let that regen, no reason not to. I think if I redid this again, I basically wouldn't bring food. Because I would just rely on adrenaline, and in bad situations, I would use rejuvenate. Okay, this is more interesting. I'm gonna have to run around here. So we need this. I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna freeze him. Run round. And deal with this little fucker. And this little fucker. Oh, perfect. Ranger is trapped on the other side of the melee, so we are good. Oh my god, clicking these things is so difficult. Good too, because we high adrenaline for this, which means I can just blast him down with asphyxiate and stuff. Let's just go asphyxiate straight off the bat. Kick him. Now he's doing half damage. Oh, that's a smart... That might be the play as well. Standing next to them, because they will melee more. I think their melee does a little bit more damage. I don't actually remember. But the main thing is alright, we're gonna go that. Freeze him, run around. Do that. Run back here to pull him in as far as possible. And then we go for him. Choke him. Kick him and turn that off. Blast him. Might as well pop that. I do really wish I was on the other spellbook now. This spellbook sucks. Like, horribly. It might get better once you get, like, the other stuff unlocked, but... it feels so underwhelming in this. Let's actually regen health. Then we'll just generate it back up afterwards on him, all the adrenaline back up. Yeah, easy. Alright, so he spawned over there. We have to do the same shit again. Ooh, that's actually not what I wanted to do. That wasn't smart. Alright, so... alright, never mind, we got lucky. Get casted again. Oh, we run around here, turn this off, because this guy is going to block him, so we're not actually going to be hit by the ranger until after we kill the meleeer. I was hoping to get those, but I mistimed it. So net was that one bat? Or no bats? It was a bat, right? Is that just... okay, cool. So you can turn off channels. You can change prez during a channel. Now let's move here. So hopefully melees and he's less accurate. Run around the corner. Was it one bat or two? Oh yeah, it's two bats. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do something a little different here. I'm gonna kill this and then use one of its little ones to protect me from him. Freeze him for a sec. Easy. So next will be two blobs, a ranger. Oh, oops. Mats. Kick him. Shoot him. Wait for the debilitate to go down, then choke. I could have put prayer up at the end there. That's fine. Alright, so we're almost at the major. We have two blobs, then we have two rangers, then we have two melees, and then we have a major. And for those wondering, that's not something that I've memorized, like as in terms of what every individual wave is going to be or anything crazy like that. It's actually a really simple system. Like, as soon as there is two of something, the next wave, there is going to be one more of the bigger, like the next version up. So if there's two of these blobs, there's always going to next be another ranger, whether that's the first ranger spawning, or in this case it's going to be two rangers next. And then if it's two rangers, then it's going to be two melees next. If it was two bats, then it's going to be a blob next, so on and so forth. So you can kind of always know what the waves are going to be. Cool. Now, this should be fine. Let's just start with a kick. Boom! Oh, whoops, I did not mean to choke straight. Oh, I fucked that up. I don't want to talk about it. Stun him? Is he stunning me or is that... No, that did stun. Cool. Actually, I'm going to heal a little bit just because this next wave is going to be a little bit of damage taking because it's going to be 2 ranges. Which is going to be my biggest weakness. Yeah, I'm just going to save the shield and rejuvenate for like panic situations, I guess. But I am still thoroughly disappointed with the way swaps work. Alright. That's actually a pretty bad spawn. Alright. So I'm going to try to freeze that. Okay, he finally got a hit in. Alright, if I go all the way back here... Oh my god, I almost hit that. Alright, no, I'm gonna have to tank both. Alright. So let's just try and kill this quickly. Choke him. Shoot him. I need to pull him in further. Can I though? Okay, I can. Cool. Alright, choke him. Kick him. Now I'm super curious to what the fuck the mages are gonna be like. I feel like, you know, basing it off of old school, I need to pray the entire time. But I could be wrong. Actually get some health back. I could be way off, like you might not need to. But again, I am disappointed with the inventory choice. Particularly because of the stupid shield. Oh god, what a spawn. Alright, you're stunned. We're gonna run over here. I might as well attack him on the way. We're gonna run into this part, then run over there. The reason we run here first is we don't want them to overshoot going that way. We don't want to drag them that way first. This should be fine here. Because if we ran too far to the west first, then this would have probably landed like here instead of here, so he would have just casually walked across. Would have been fine still, because I should be able to trap him on that. Alrighty. Let's do this. Let's see how much damage this fucker does through prayer. Okay. Thinking this is not going to be fun later on. Help that kill a bat. I don't know, I feel like this. Like, I feel like I'm just sitting here taking chip damage for no reason other than just cause. that side. It's a little annoying. Oh, he got trapped on that. Fuck, I could have stayed there. That's fine. Kill the bat. No, kill the major. What the hell, game? Oh my god, the yellow click. Oh my god, I didn't even see my prayer go down. Pull this around here? No, bugger. Oh, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do that. Now I have to wait for 9 seconds. Now I can swap back. I'm saving the super defenses for when there's a major and a ranger. I don't even think I have a use for the super magic. I shouldn't have brought that. Because I'm capping my damage at 92 anyway. Alright. Turn that off, and now I'm going to heal up again. This is... I'd be real, like, I'm sure it's balanced around things later on, like later newer bosses and stuff like that. But do people like really actually enjoy these being 50% and just taking chip damage from fucking everything? Because like that's hard for me to picture. Alright, I'm gonna hide in this corner. Where's the major? Cool, I'm safe. I'm gonna do this, heal up. Cool, we're gonna wait for that bat to get closer. Oh, it's already been 40 minutes. Oh, so slow. Wrong button. I wonder if I'm better off using blood spells here until the melee spawns. Because the ranger was weak to melee. Let's do that. This Enhanced Excalibur currently on cooldown. Enhanced Excalibur on cooldown. Wait, does this share it with this or something? I'm so confused. Why is Enhanced Excalibur that I don't even have on cooldown? I don't have Enhanced Excalibur. Okay, we're gonna do this one first. Charge him! Nuke him! Lower his damage! Stun him. Oh my god. They're so annoying to click on. And I accidentally snacked them. My prayer. My prayer. Trying to think. 63. Yeah, I should have enough for it. Did I change targets? Did that? No. Interesting. I wonder why it casts so many blood spells in a row then. Alright, this should spawn somewhere where I have to pray. Should be top left? Yeah. Bring him in. Okay, I think that rotation works. So we choke, then we kick, and while the kick is happening, or while the kick is 50%ing the damage, we wild burst or whatever this is, wild magic. Then when that's done, we stun. Then by the time the stun is up, we get asphyxiate again. I think that works. That way we don't have any of our CC overlapping. Where do they spawn? Ranger there, that's very good. That means I'm not going to be getting hit by both. Mage must have spawned over there because it's taking too long to show up on the map. Sure, I'll probably go down here because I don't care about him coming around the corner like I do with the mage, like the melees. Alright, now we queue up the asphyxiate. Alright, so now starts the choke, and now we're below the 50% threshold, so I can queue up the debilitate. Right, and then when the debilitate hits, we're now at 8 seconds or 9 seconds or whatever of half damage, which means we can cast wild magic because we've still got half damage. Now it ran out. Now we just got our 50% again. We stun them. Now that's out. We choke again. I think that's the best way to take the minimal amount of damage. Oh, this is gonna be so annoying. Alright, now having to tank this though. Is it now that I... Yeah, I'll drink this now. I mean, theoretically the same thing should apply here, just with less of the rotation being required. Actually, with a bit of luck, I could just, like, wild magic him straight afterwards. And then it just becomes a battle of, do I want to burst him down? Oh, okay. Actually, no, this is fine. Yep. Now we kill the ranger first. Do I want to burst him down so I can get him to stop dealing damage to me? Or do I want to... Oh, I forgot about it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, cool. The major didn't get around the corner. Kill it. Kill it. Oh my god, don't burn it. Fucking bat. Yeah, do I burn this guy down as quick as possible so I take less damage? Or is it worth me stacking up adrenaline so I can heal afterwards? Now, I'm gonna run around this corner, actually. I think what I do with the rangers is I go up to 100%-ish, then I start using abilities. That's if I'm not tanking them both at once. Because that just means I'm going to be using more prayer, but it means I've got more sustain. I don't know if I like that or not. I'm not going to do another rotation because, yeah, what I saw in the last view is they just died, like, quickly anyway. Ooh, can I get this to lock? Yes, cool. Yeah, if I do the extra hit, it'll just use up 15% of my potential healing. Or no real necessary reason. Alright, stun him. Yeah, this is a little different though because I didn't build up the adrenaline first, so we are going to choke again. Okay, swap to that. Do the bats get in first? Actually, what we're going to do is we're just going to run around this side. Oh no, he stepped out. That's not what we wanted. Alright, run down here, kill the bat. Get lost! Stupid bat. Choke him. Burst him, and then run around the corner. Cool. That was probably a waste of whatchamacallit. Alright, we're gonna regen health. And get these cooldowns back. Like, if they did make Jad an exception for, yes, you fully block his things or whatever, which I don't know is true. It just said something about, like, you don't want to get your prayers wrong or whatever. Or getting your prayers wrong will be fatal or some shit. Why can't they do it for the other things in here? Particularly older content that isn't designed around chip damage. I mean, I guess that's not fair to say because this clearly has been redesigned. Otherwise, I would be taking like 30s and stuff from the mage. Because it hits like 60s. Hopefully I can get a heal in after this. Bugger. Oh, double bugger. I think he's going to actually get around the corner. Oh, no, cool. He's trapped at least. That's still not ideal, though, because I'm still not going to get any healing off from that. Still, we do the same rotation. We just do it faster. Actually, no, I didn't need to do it faster. I just wasted some of the debilitates half damage. Oh, I fucked that up. Run around here and get some energy back. I'll get some health back. Then we can generate some adrenaline off of these. Oh, what? Oh, okay, never mind. He gets stopped. Oh, that's so misleading. Where's the bat? Oh, the bat got stuck over there. Yeah. Oh my god, the yellow clicks in this game. Like, look at the mouse changing. It's like such a double-edged sword. Like, on one hand it's cool because things are much more accurate in terms of clicks, but on the other hand, being accurate isn't always the best thing. Actually, I'm gonna regen. Cool, that's trapped. So oh, they're both trapped. Okay, this is easy. What? Are you serious? He can hit over this. That's... That is just... some people are like... Then one's help with the task to do the camouflage potion in the wildy. I just realized I just sat there tanking it the whole time, rather than actually casting. I mean, this is good to know, but I hate it. I hate it. There's something better I could be doing. I mean, there's probably a dozen things I can do better, but anything that's like glaringly obvious and like meaningful. I think I'm gonna save these for when the melee's there. Bitch, next should be 2 blobs, right? Like I had 2 bats at the start. This should be... yeah, the lineup's fine. Yeah, 2 blobs. Next is 2 ranges, so I'll do it when the 2 ranges is there. I'll take another dose. So that shit alright. Oh my god, halving. I want to just stand in melee range of this while trapping the other 2. Kill this, and then we run here, we regen, we build up adrenaline on these, regen off that. Definitely slower, but like safer. I think if I did it again, I'd remove 4 of the sharks, swap them with super restores, and then also swap out 2 more sharks for 2 karambans for combo eating, in case that comes up at all. If I get there and Jad's just like fucking slapping me through prayer, hitting like 40s and shit, or 400s, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Because I'm sure he'll be CC immune too. Let's just run around here. Fine, this isn't even Italy Rock anymore, but I still think it's the most useful starting point. Because it gives you the ability to pull things in there and things can still get stuck on there. And yeah, stacks like this get stuck here still. This is a double ranger. I think I'm gonna have to find both the ranger and this as well. That's unfortunate. Can I hit this without going in the melee range? Okay, alright. Prey mage, whack the shit out of this cunt. I just overlapped that unnecessarily. It's alright, it is what it is. Alright. Now we go here. I forgot to super defense for that. Oh, now I just wasted the super defense because next is just, there's not going to be a ranger. Oh, what a waste. I done goofed that. Alright, cool. How do I want to do this? Oh, he does get stuck on this. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, that's interesting. Why would he get stuck on this? Do they... I guess they must track from the center of their mass in this, not from the southwest tile, because if it was the southwest tile, he'd just move up and then go down. Alright, and we stop attacking for a sec. Heal. Hit him just to finish him off, then we wait again. I just realized I'm not getting Slayer XP for these kills either, like you do in old school. You get Slayer along the way and at the end. Everything about this sucks. Other than the animate, like the models look fucking sick. I suppose that is one of the downsides to doing a challenge like this, where I'm looking at it blind, is the things that I think are the worst in the game might have good solutions, and I just don't know it because of the challenge itself. Should be a melee and a bat. It's easy. So, like, it's entirely possible that I'm just doing this terribly. Like, there could be a way better way to do this. Like RS3 people with PVM experience are just shaking their heads like, what the fuck are you doing? Honestly, like, if I just had a metronome, I would enjoy it a lot more. Because I could just one tick flick, zone out, have fun. And I know that sounds like weird, that is the type of thing I would enjoy. I don't necessarily think that would be like for the better good of the game or anything. That's just me. Mage is over there. Oh no, over there. Oh, this I'm curious about. How far out can I step before he can attack me? Alright, so I'm gonna do that for a sec. Put this on. Can I go to there? Oh, I accidentally pulled him. That's just my bad. Alright, let's just go all the way to the back here. I messed that up. Did that in the wrong order. I think one of the other things that maybe might be why I'm not enjoying this particular content with this combat system is I feel like there's no threat. Like, it's just constant chip damage, so like my only concern is, do I have enough supplies at the end? Whereas if I make a mistake in the other one, yeah, I'm less likely to make a mistake in it because I'm not taking damage constantly, but like, it's like you get punished harder because it's gonna hit big. Whereas I think like this attrition thing just feels like attrition rather than like threatening, I guess. Sure. If we go here, can we get him trapped in that corner? Yes, cool. But yeah, ever since I've started doing the combat in this, this is the one thing that I wish I was able to look up and learn more about. Because it is obviously the thing that I dislike the most. So it's like, at the end of the day, I don't know if this is just what the combat is, or if I just don't have the knowledge to use the combat to its fullest. And my current strategy at the moment is just get to modern content. Like, get to higher tier modern content, then assess it. That's why I also need to do like Flesh Hatcher and stuff. That's possibly going to be what I do next, is because I've seen Ben do a little bit of it and it looks like it actually has some cool mechanics and stuff. I don't know if it's just cool mechanics or if it's cool mechanics within that like work specifically with this combat. Or could the combat just be scrapped and you still have just the same boss and it's still cool? Like, could you just have old school in there and it'd just work fine? Other than making the chip damage balanced. If there is any. Like, I just don't know any of this stuff, so I think I just want to get to higher tier. I know I'm bitching about the combat quite a lot. I think the two things that I've bitched about most in this is the UI and the combat. Not even the UI, like the UI itself is cool. It's actually really cool. But it breaks. It broke today. Last night I was fucking in bed and I'm on the phone and all of a sudden my whole screen goes black and like there's like this menu here, this menu here, this menu here, this menu here. And then I log in today on the computer and my menus are all over the place. What the hell? How did it break on mobile and then break it in this? That's why my actual bars and stuff look different, because I had to redo the entire thing anyway. Oh, it's so annoying. But other than that, the actual UI is really nice. Is he? I'm guessing he's behind that. But yeah, they're the two things that I bitch about, really. But please understand that I'm bitching about the combat out of current frustration, but I am very like open-minded to it being better later when it's content that is more applicable to it. I just feel like the current content is kind of dated for this combat system. Like the current content that I'm doing is dated for the combat system. So I haven't actually made a judgment on it, whether I think it's bad or good. It is very much I am frustrated at it right now, but I don't think I have a position to judge it yet, if that makes sense. Like, I've thought about this quite a bit because I've been nearly playing for 1 month, and I've thought about doing a review kind of thing after 1 month. And if I did that, the number one thing that I would make sure is I am not actually critiquing the combat all that much. Because I genuinely don't feel like I have the experience and expertise in it to give that judgment. And I am still open to it being better and making more sense later on. There are some things that I do think are just objectively, I don't even know if I'd say objectively, but like relatively bad, because you have to compare it to other things, obviously, right? Like, I'm going to be comparing this to old school. I'm going to be comparing, like, the combat I'm going to be comparing to old school because it's like, which RuneScape are you playing? And I'm also going to be comparing it to, World of Warcraft and other tab target MMOs, because it does follow in that kind of category, even if tab is not necessarily what you use in this. It's still, you know, other than you click it, then you do your abilities, it's still basically a tab target MMO. So it's hard not to draw comparisons to them. So you have to look at what are the similarities, which one does those similarities better or worse, and then evaluate, or while simultaneously evaluating the unique aspects of that combat. For example, World of Warcraft, you know, that is like, that's more unique to RuneScape 3 is the lack of classes. So you can obviously have any spells, like this is a defensive thing, this is a mage thing, you could have that on another character that's a ranger or whatever, right? Obviously we're finding some limitations, like I can't keep the shield, activate the ability and then switch off it, but you do have the ability to do those things. You also have universal things like the prayers. There is a lot to it in the uniqueness department that WoW doesn't have. But then if I compare things that WoW does have that this also has, this just feels so sluggish and unresponsive by comparison, right? Yeah, I don't know. Very torn on the I guess what I'm saying, I'm very torn on the combat still, but I am hopeful that I will get it later on and maybe it just clicks for me. I was actually maybe part of the reason I'm frustrated at this is I was kind of hoping that fight caves would allow me to see something or learn something positive about the combat, and so far I've only learned a negative, or an arguably negative thing, which is, you know, you don't keep your buffs if you switch off of the style that buff had, which I'm sure, again, this is a good example as well of like, maybe if you were able to equip the shield, use Rejuvenate, and then take the shield off again before the Rejuvenate finishes, maybe in later content that'd just be busted as hell. Like, that's entirely possible, and that's why, you know, it's hard for me to say it's, you know, not good, even though I kind of did earlier. It's more a case of, it's frustrating for me at the moment that's how it works. But we'll get there in the end. Where the hell did you come from? Oh, it is the new wave. Whoops. Okay, this is not looking good. I think the strat is to run over here. Yeah, then he gets trapped on something. I should be able to move close enough. Can I do it from this tile? No. Okay. Hey, get off me. Leave me alone. Quit bullying me. Okay, unfortunately I did pull this around. So I'm gonna have to finish it off before I even get to use the adrenaline. I don't know if I made the right play there or not. I think I did, because I assume the other one is more accurate even with the mage up. That was 2 blobs, so next is going to be Ranger, Melee. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to use Rejuvenate because I might want that next wave. Next wave is one of the more damaging waves. So we got 2 blobs. So next will be Ranger, Mage, Melee. Which is a little rough. So at that point you got to juggle. Oh my god. Greatest sure-footed auras. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Yeah, scrap everything previously said, I am the idiot. I could have been using vampirism this whole fucking time. I am a genius. Shut up. I bet there's someone in the comments like 20 minutes ago going, it's like, I can't even say fuck you because you're right. I should have been. I should have been. That being said, at least I am using it now, which it would have expired by now if I used it at the start. Potentially, like I could have gone faster probably if I had that. I don't know. My bad. Do that. Now, we are going to start here again because what we want is we want 1 to start trapped there, 1 to get pulled into here, and then 1 to get pulled here. We deal with the one that gets pulled here. Otherwise it's going to hurt. Alright, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it. Fuck. Mage is there, range is there, that's fine. That works. These are the 2 that we need to split, because this can get cock blocked by the major. This is fun. This is actually really good. What's the bet that I'm fucking gaining HP fighting this thing now? Oh, God. I would like to humbly apologize to all veteran players that I have pissed off. Not really. Get fucked. Oh, that's not a spot you can stand, but that is interesting. Nah, it's one of those things where it's like, if you're watching it and you're thinking, why isn't this person doing that? You gotta remember, like, it's the same with me with old school, right? Certain things become habits after a while. Like, you do something long enough and it becomes a habit. For you, that might be making sure you have auras activated. For me, that's a kind of new, weird concept, because we don't do that in old school. So that's something I just got to build up over time, right? Especially considering I haven't really done content where it would be that beneficial to use it. Like Barrows, for example. I bet you motherfuckers barely use your auras at Barrows. Because why would you? Why would you need to? Especially when you're maging and you just fucking trap the pricks in the other side of whatever their coffin is. Alright, this, I know what I want to do here. Cool. I am going to walk out here, then walk back down here. I'm going to take a range hit, but that's fine. I want to pull this guy out from behind this rock and bring him closer. Cool, there's the range hit. Now we bring him in. And now we fight here. Easy. Then we do the ranger, then the melee. I'm curious how much damage would have been mitigated if I used Vampirism from the start. Or if I used Vampirism from the start and then switched to the prayer gain one. I actually had a discussion with, like a little discussion with Jack about the auras, because it's like, it's interesting because on one hand it can encourage you to do different content, like if you're using different auras for different things, and while one's on cooldown you do another thing. Like for me right now, I might do thieving and then I might do agility, so on and so forth. Like, and then I'll do, when those are both down, I'll do something else. But it can also kind of lock you into the content as well, I guess. I don't know. It's interesting. Like, I don't think it's good or bad. I think I've heard that they're doing something with it. I'm not sure. But I do find the aura system interesting. Alright, cool. That was one bat, right? Or was that no bats? It was one bat, okay. I think I want to go... Ooh, I don't think he can get trapped on that. This one might be a little nasty. Unless this guy gets blocked by him, this is going to get a little nasty. It is a little nasty. Alright, we're going to try and move over here, see if we can... This should trap one of them. We should be okay. Yeah, cool. The ranger is trapped. Let me just kill the bats. Do that, do that. Now we kill the major. Ow, Bubby, your claws are sharp again. I need to trim them. Down. Down. No, I don't want to play right now. It's not even dinner or walk time, mate. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god, she's gonna get me killed when it comes to chat, isn't she? Turn that off. Ow, Bubby. Can you settle down? I just popped 2 pots. Why does she want to play when it gets to the end? Why couldn't she want to play at the start? Ow. Ah, your claws are sharp again. Down. Baby. Down. Alright, so we can go right here. Cool. This is the real challenge. Fighting a dog at the same time. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm trying to be still and not entertain her so she gets bored. And she's just scratching the crap out of me. Down. Okay, these two are going to be annoying. Let me see if I can split them. Ow. Yeah, cool. Baby, stop it. It's okay, I just needed to hold out for 20 minutes. She's on my bed behind me, and I can feel her gaze just beaming into the back of my skull. She wants me to play. Poor Bubby. Okay, cool. We can split those again. Cool, they're split. Now we run back here to get this guy trapped on this. Ooh, hang on. I'm gonna go like this, so I can pull him across quicker. Now we go back across. Cool. Because if I had gone that, he might have been able to get around this corner. He might not have gotten trapped on the corner there. Okay. I don't think I need to pray for this. We'll kill the bat first. That shit's just annoying. Alright, so next we got 2 bats, then we have 2 blobs. Alright, we're near the end, yeah. I mean, I think it's 63. But 2 bats, then 2 blobs, then 2 rangers, then 2 melee, then 2 mage, then Jad. Easy. I'm gonna do that, run around this corner, let those little fuckers come along. Cool, let them come around the corner. Okay, run around the corner, choke. I mean, we're absolutely fine for supplies. Especially with vampirism. So I guess, yeah, all I gotta do is not screw up at Jad. The only other wave that's a little challenging is the double ranger. Because it'll be mage, melee, 2 rangers, but it should be fine. I've also got the whatchamacallit up, the rejuvenate's available, so we can always swap to that if we need to. I even kind of wish that I brought a different shield. Had I have known it, I've just got to hold it out as well, because I could have brought a melee shield so it was good against range. until we see them spawn. One is spawned over there. Two over there, I'm guessing. There's one. Where's the ranger? Oh, the ranger spawned over there too, never mind. Oh, this is good. This is actually a really good spawn. Is it? So I don't know. So I kill this, I run around here. And then hope the ranger gets trapped on... Unless I can run over here and then get that diagonally without getting hit by the ranger. I might test that out just for future reference. I don't think it's necessary, but I am just curious. I might take a little bit of damage doing it, but that's fine. Actually, if I run deep enough over there, this might split these two anyway. Run around that up because he's going to hit me on the way. Yeah, they do split up. Now, can I stand here, hit this guy? Cool. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Let's just regain our health. Save this for the double ranger. Can I kill the bat without even fighting this thing? Bruh, they can attack me over, but I can't attack them? Racist. Run all the way back because I actually want to pull him down here so that I can be closer to here for the starting. So now we got double blob. Cool, that's perfect. Oh, 3 are trapped there. Perfect. Can I split them even further? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. They're all gonna line up and take turns. Kill the one at the back. Then he'll split into blobs, and then I kill those blobs, then I kill this and kill those blobs, because otherwise those 2 blobs are trapped. Unless they phase through it, which would be a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Cool. Easy. So there's a double blob, which means next is going to be 2 rangers, a melee, and a mage. Then we'll get the 2 melees and a mage, and then we'll get 2 mages, and then we'll get Jad. At some point, I'll just lock my dog out of my room just while I do Jad. lock her outside, like lock her in the lounge for like 5 minutes or whatever. Just unfortunate because she's a puppy, so she's like very energetic. And then I'll take her out afterwards. Go play at the park or something. I don't want to use too many specific words because she might listen and get too excited. Preemptively. I'll do that. I'm going to super defense now while we do this, and then it's going to be the double ranger afterwards. We'll also do that. No, Bubby, not yet. Okay, in a minute. Or like 5. Oh, okay. That actually works out kind of well. We're also going to chuck that on just while this happens. Oh, wow, that's even better. I don't even need to chuck that on. Oh, that is a beautiful lineup. Oh, that's gorgeous. Then I can split these. I don't even need to split those, actually. I think next wave with the 2 melees, I'll take the dog outside. She might be getting bored anyway. She's just walked off herself. Do we take a chance? Do we risk it? Regen our health. I don't really need to regenerate here just because next wave is free. Next wave is the mage and 2 melees. These melees get trapped on everything, and including the mage. And they're gonna be free health after this. How funny if after all this I just completely plank at Chad. Like I just do something stupid. That is an interesting spawn. I think I can actually just... Oh no, I think I accidentally split him too early. Yeah, Curly's gonna get stuck here, then we killed the... Nah, cool. Easy. This is good because we're gonna take chip damage from the mage next, and then we can heal off of the melee afterwards. Might actually, I was thinking I can rejuvenate with the 2 mages, but I'll actually probably hold on to the rejuvenate. Obviously try and get the trap or whatever to trap them, but if I hold on to rejuvenate, I can use rejuvenate while tanking the healers. Like, because the healers are going to do a bit of chip damage. I'll just get up some adrenaline. This is all predicated on Chad being the same, where it does fully protect from his abilities. But I don't know that that is true or not. Chad does chip damage, I don't know what to expect. Gonna heal, because next one is the double mages, so I'm gonna take a lot of chip damage there, especially if I can't trap one of them. The only way, it'll be a little unlucky. The only way I won't be able to trap them is if one spawns there and one spawns here. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. I think one's there, or one's there and one's there. Huh? Oh, there you are. Oh. I'm gonna run over here to pull this guy out. We run back down. Go as far back as possible. And then run up attack. Cool. Easy. +2 boost, let's do that. +12 puts me 4 levels over the max damage for this ability, but it gives me 4 levels of it being, like, that gives me an extra 4 minutes of it being high. Okay, do these look different at all? I don't know why I care if it looks different or not. Like, I know I can try and figure out where Jad spawns based off of that, but in either situation, I don't know which one it would be. So Jad, I think, will either spawn there or there if it's the same as the old way. Like, if it's the same as how old school works, but I don't know which spot he's going to spawn in. That is the problem. Drink. Cool. Let's see how Jad goes. I'm gonna stand. Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck? Why are you there? Wait a minute. I don't know what these things look like. Okay. So there's that. Can't be bound, so. I just realized I don't know what this one's animations look like. Which is kind of funny when you think about it. And he's just being humble. Okay, cool. Got it. Now let's reposition. Nope, that's too close. Don't get too close. I don't know what his hitbox is on this. Turn both of those on. Swap that. Okay, healers. Oh my god, the dog is right on me now. That is really unfortunate timing. So if we can line these up. Cool, that's fine. We just go round Judd on this. That. Good enough. Oh yeah, we got them all four lined up. Cool. Now I'm just gonna take less chip damage. Send that, send that. this is just Jad. Except he does 1 damage. Please accept this reward. Cool. Well, yay, I guess. What is this even giving us? 26. Are you trolling? 26. It gives 5 more than... Oh, God. Oh, it is what it is. Verdict? I have no idea what to think of that. I didn't use the Vampirism Aura for a lot of it, which was a big mistake. Supplies were fine, but that was because I spent a lot of time using adrenaline, so that was kind of I learned that if you use an ability with a certain that requires a certain weapon set, like this requires shields, and you take off that during a buff or anything that's pre-existing, it'll turn it off. I didn't like that in the moment, but I could see why that might be a bit OP if that wasn't the case later on. Yeah, I don't think I like the chip damage. I think I prefer, like, don't make mistakes, and if you make mistakes, get punished hard. Like how Jad is. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It seems kind of weird because I got to kind of predict an inventory before doing the fight cave without knowing how the chip damage works, or if, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of torn on that. I didn't particularly enjoy it. It seemed more like a slog than anything. But it wasn't bad. If I think about it from a new player's perspective, you got the new player that's an old school player. Hey, puppy. They're probably gonna have a similar experience to me. A new player, if they're just a new player, they probably don't know how good it is to have like 100%, so it probably wouldn't be as big of an issue. They're probably used to having chip damage. So maybe that's fine. I'm not sure. I think, yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna have to go with, I've got very mixed opinions on this. But, that being said, I'm gonna bounce because I'm gonna give the dog some attention. Fortunately, she wasn't attacking me too much during the Jad. But anyways, have fun. Bye.